What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? This is I, James, and Courtney. And you might see Pee-wee's paw. RedoptionAgency.com, 23 years selling full-time on eBay. And, I figured this morning I'm just going to slow down. So, find it. Well, first question, is the honeymoon over? My sales? But, yeah, I just started pulling slowly, and I go, enjoy the pool. Enjoy the pool. Enjoy the pool. Not P-O-O-L, but P-U-L-L. Enjoy the pool. So I started just slowly pulling stuff and go, I'll turn on the camera. Just be the chill, James, today. Because I needed it. I needed the therapy when I woke up. My new store, 500, maybe 600 items now, $25 at 9 a.m. My store with almost 59,000 items, $10 at 9 a.m. Is the honeymoon over? That was the first thought that popped in my head. Is the honeymoon over? Is this, here we go again? For the last 2 days, though, offers have not been working properly again. We know they've been a big issue for a long time. Then they seem to be back on track for, in my account, since July 31st, I think. Then yesterday, started getting errors out as I'm doing it, as I'm hitting them. Overnight, only getting like 2 offers come through. So offers, again, jacked up for the second day in a row. But for well over a year, they've been a problem. Why? That's my only question. Why? So I started pulling, and things sold here, things sold there. I'm pulling. Had a $47 vinyl sell. I'm like, all right, that makes me feel better. Some, highish dollar items gonna pull through and save me, at least this morning. So we're at 10 a.m. right now. I'm at $107. So did $100. One was a $50 sale, but $100 in the last hour. Actually, more like last half hour as I've been pulling. So maybe it was just an extended shutdown overnight to really do some maintenance, whatever they did. Maybe we'll see it today as I am working, listing, drafting, and such. But then again, maybe not. Never know what they fix or change. So yesterday has been my lowest day since July 31st, or it's technically since July 30th. As I said before, July 31st, my sales kind of kicked on. Something clicked within the account. Yesterday, it's $631. So my lowest day thus so far, only my second day under $700 within that time. So it's been a pretty good run. Yesterday, 66 items sold, 56 promoted, 10 organic. This morning so far, 5, 3 promoted. As of right now, 2 are reading organic. So we are doing that there. The new store this morning, $25. Yesterday did $88 on the new store. So with doing $88 on the new store and under 7 on the other one is still a pretty good day. Plus that does not include my international. I think yesterday was a decent international day. So let me get the exact number then. So the exact number is still going to be pretty decent. So without internationals, it was 631. With the international sites, $700.01. So did about $70 in international, then another $85 in my clothing store. So almost an $800 day. So still not bad when you put it all together. So works for me. Works for me. So let me go through and let's ship out these. I got a Poshmark order I forgot to pull. I always forget Poshmark. But let's get these clothing items. So I got 5 orders on the new store here to get done right quick. First up, we got this pink branded hoodie. That sold for $14, headed to Elmont, New York. So as I was pulling, I'm thinking, you know, all right, you're defined when you're down, right? You're defined when your back's up against the wall. You're defined in the worst times. So as I'm pulling, I'm like, man, if I'm back to the old way, how are you going to handle this, James? Are you going to be better than what you were before? Are you going to be able to stick with keep your head in the game, keep moving forward? Or are you going to let it fall back into, damn you, eBay, right? As I'm trying to stay away from that because we all know of the issues by now. And as I said, that headspace doesn't help any. It just unmotivates you to do a damn thing. So I consciously made myself aware of the situation and go, okay, you're going to keep your head in the game. You're going to keep a positive attitude. You had a nice run. If this is the end and we have to start all over again from crappy stuff, you're going to keep your head in the game. You're going to keep a positive attitude and you're just going to keep moving forward. So I made a conscious decision as I was pulling. So it was worth taking a minute to slow down and pull and just enjoy the pull and just turn on the camera and do a little slowdown today. I've been going, list, let's go, pound, boom, bing, bong, boom, boom. Let's just breathe today. Next up, we've got a Nike Oklahoma women's tee. That sold for $9.50, headed to Wisconsin. So that's what I'm doing today. As my puppies enjoy a nice little nap. As I pull 5. I'm going to go and, after I do these, I'll look at questions and comments. I'll see if there's a nice topic to talk about while I'm shipping the big store. Jack. Next up, we've got this Luna Chicks floral skirt with little frillies on the end, little ace frillies on the end. That sold for $12.60, headed to Davis, California. Yeah, so I am curious to see how the day will play out, being that it's been the worst start since July 31st, since all of the change, whatever happened. So curious to see how it plays out. Next up, we got some black Calvin Klein women's. Is everything women's today except the last one? All 4 of these have been women's clothing. Oh wow! Guess who I'm selling these to? Huh. Is it the real one? Sacramento, California. I think that's where he lives. Mark McGuire. Lives in Shady Canyon, Irene, California. Is that the same area? I'm not sure. What was it? Sacramento? I don't know if that's near Sacramento. I can't spell it right. Maybe not. I don't know if it's near it or not. So I don't know if this is the real Mark McGuire or if somebody else just has his name, or the same name, I should say. Sold to Mark McGuire. These may be men's jeans. They're 31 by 30. Is there men that still have 31 waists? Sold for $16 though. If they're here, he could have like a, it's actual address. So. I could pull the address up on, I won't do it on video. Pull the address up on Google. You can't really see the screen, can you? On Google Earth or whatever, and see if it's a nice house. That would probably tell you. If it's a house of a millionaire baseball player, it's a very small house, so probably not. It's not like in a gated community, or don't look like it anyway. Okay, it's probably not the Mark McGuire. One, 4. All right. And next up, we've got Drake Waterfowl camouflage hoodie. This was one of the latest ones I just put up. This sold for $13, headed to Georgia. Let's go with this one. I didn't do no planking yesterday or this morning, so I feel like I feel hunched over a little bit. I need to, as I jack up the shipping, I feel a little for it. When I do them, I feel like all like straight and stuff. 1, 2. Oh, my stomach's singing. Ashley. Ooh, gassy today. I did have 2 White Castles yesterday. Boink, boink, boink. Since everybody here likes to eat out so much, I tell them, don't ask me. I'm going to give you a short list. Don't ask me what I want. Just get it. So I made like a short list. Like if you go to Taco Bell, 2 steak tacos. That's it. If you go to White Castles, just 2 White Castles plain. That's it. No fries, no shake. If you go to Wendy's, there's some 6-piece spicy nuggets. If you go to Chick-fil-A, just a spicy chicken sandwich. So if you ask me, I'm going to be adding stuff to it. If you go to Jack in the Box, just get me 2 tacos, no lettuce. Because if you ask me, it's going to be 4 tacos plus fries. So don't ask me. So consciously cutting down the fruit intake. Dude, I swear I'm hearing some noises in this house today. And only down here. Like it sounded like it was upstairs, so I went upstairs. Pee-wee was still in the same spot I left him in my office, kind of snoozing. I looked outside, nobody was being delivered anything. Like, what the hell are the noises? And I just heard like a squeak or something. Not a squeak, but like a whine almost. Coming from that direction. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Is there a raccoon or something stuck somewhere? I mean, we've had raccoons digging in our trash can lately. So is there an animal getting itself stuck somewhere and I'm just hearing that? I don't know. Print today, Baz. Maybe it's my tummy the whole time. And it's just throwing its voice. All right. Let's see, questions or comments or anything here. What the hell? Oh. Somebody must have hit the wrong thing yesterday, so it's printing up people's addresses on this instead of on this. So somebody, Adrian, probably did not change the, or did I just printed up the wrong stuff? Oh, I hit print labels again. I don't want labels, I want the, where's my scan form option? So the scan form option is missing. I don't know why I just print labels. So I clicked print labels again, thinking I was printing the scan sheet. So the scan sheet thing is gone in my new store. Why is that? Well, that sucks. Let's see if that's a problem on this account too. Oh, some questions and comments. I'm still trying to figure out why I have to pay taxes on something I bought and pay taxes on now selling and paying taxes, buyers paying taxes, but now I have to pay taxes at the end of the year. Well, that's called America. You get taxed out of all your money. And guess what? Nobody really fights it. Because, you know why? Because we're all separated. Don't get me started. I agree, James. Thanks for exercising your free speech. This is from yesterday's video. I'm trying to do the exact same thing every day. Normally, I would just list what I have, and now I am pacing it. So I list close to the same amount of listings every single day. So I keep some items in drafts. Yesterday was pretty good. I'm going to see if it keeps getting better. Also seems like something changed with shipping. All my orders were going to Oregon. Now they are back to normal and selling close by. All right. Buy it now. Somebody asked if that CD video I put up yesterday was an auction. It was a buy it now. Sales are definitely down. I don't know if it's just summertime, what I'm listing. Have added stationary items for back to school seasons. Even my Halloween and Christmas craft supply sales are down, and those are usually booming because so many crafters start preparing in the summer to get those ready for gifts and crafts fair. But I don't know if it's the overall economy or eBay. I'm branching out to Etsy, so we'll see if it's the same there. So there you go, branching out. 100% James, it's the same thing that we have had to do in 2008. Many who refused to do this went out of business. That means just adapting and what have you. 100% agree. If your margins can take it at the end of the day, as long as you're netting a profit and you're not in the red, that is all that matters. But most, and you know this, that are selling these days will say the net profit is not worth my time. All I have to say to those people, you are in this reselling profession for the wrong reasons, and you do not have your process down. I mean, heck, if you can pick and pack one CD, cassette, or DVD or whatever you're selling in, say, 2 minutes and making $1.50 net profit in 1 hour, which would be 30 items, you're making $45 per hour. Not bad. Yeah, that's what I've said a lot, is it has to be about doing things streamlined, doing it quick, finding processes that work, creating processes that work. Get shipping labels. What does that say? At least one of your orders you selected is a local pickup. Oh yeah, let me unclick that. That person still hasn't picked it up. And they haven't gave me no time when they're coming through, or day, I should say. Get shipping label. Yeah, because CDs, cassettes, things like that. It takes about 30 seconds to list one for me. And if you don't have many of them, you can file it close to you at your shipping station. So it's a super quick pick also. So let's see, international, we've got a UK hat. We've got an Australia Nerf ammo belt. And that's it on the international front. Remove. All right, first up, we've got Foreigner 4 on cassette tape. Headed out to High Ridge, Missouri. That sold for $4. Finding shortcuts, finding streamline actions, finding ways to cut costs. All these things are things that take businesses to another level. For you to say, if you say it's not worth my time and money, that means you haven't perfected it. So instead of saying it's not worth my time and money, say, how do I make it worth my time and money? And you figure out a solution. Move this. I'm going to pull something that I've said many times before that I used to do, and I might be able to do it again now if postage didn't change so quick. And that is something like a CD. If I can buy cases for 10 cents a piece, but yet the shipping is different between 5 ounces and 4 ounces, and if I put a new case on an older CD that's 5 ounces, it is only going to weigh 4 ounces. If it's going to save you more than 10 cents, then that's a profit. You times that by hundreds of CDs, you're moving a little bit forward in the profit, in the streamlining, if you will, and making it worth your while. So think outside of the box when it comes to how do I make it worth my while? Whether that's streamlining a process to list it, streamlining a process to pull it and pack it, making it a process that makes sense. Like if I put 2 of them together, then it makes it worth it. Running a coupon, buy 2, get 2, then it makes it worth it if I pull in 4 instead of 1. So, think outside the box. Praise 3 on vinyl. Sold for $6, headed to Maryland. I mean, before the assembly line, Henry Ford go, how can I make this car making thing work for me? How do I make it worth my while? He invented the assembly line. And now that's still used to this day in many fields. I use a form of that by breaking down what I'm doing. Do all pictures at one time, do all details at one time, do all the uploading at one time. That's an assembly line, per se. All right, we got this Heathman's Mastering 12-inch vinyl record. This sold for $47, and it's headed to Walnut Creek, California. This was another item in that yard sale video. 2,000 vinyl for $200. So here's $50 back of that $200. Too bad he ain't called me and said, hey, I got more. Let's see, medium L is 538, but ground is 756. We'll go ground to make it safer since it's expensive. BRI. And my stomach is making all kinds of noises today. Next up, we've got this Texas Instruments, the TI-82 calculator. Headed to Webster, Texas, sold for $7. Find a way to streamline. Looks like another sale or offer or something came through. What's been going on with Hotmail today? I'm just having problems with Hotmail today. Not wanting to load and what have you. All right, it wasn't an offer. Yeah, offers are just like when it comes to sales, like before 9 a.m., I had 2 sales between 12 and 9 this morning. So 2 sales in 9 hours. So we're kind of back to that. When it comes to offers, I had 3. I had 4 from 8 p.m. last night. Oh, crap. I had 5 offers between 4 p.m. last night and 9 o'clock this morning. So only 4 offers in that whole time. So offers are definitely way off. Way off, I say, way off. 11, 6 by 4. Teresa, sad Teresa. My uppers are not working properly. Next up, we've got Beavis and Butthead Do America on CD. Sold for $5, headed to New Jersey. Jake. Next up, we've got Are You Ready for a Vinyl Lot? Yeah. And then when I was pulling, I'm like, if it's the end of the honeymoon, think of the little things. Keep your spirit up. And as I was pulling these, I go, huh. And people said you can't sell these things these days. And I'm like, boom, I just sold 4 of these things that people can't sell these days. Biggity bam. So these are, one was $5. The others were $4. Buy 2, get 2 free. So it's probably about $15 it's coming out to. We got the Best of 66 with like Tony Bennett, Ray Kneff, or whatever his name is. We got a Dave Brubeck vinyl record. We have 2 more Ray Knuff or whatever his name is. So, biggity bam. It's the small things you got to enjoy when... So that's the way I grew up. I didn't have nothing, so I enjoyed every small thing, and I still do to this day. I'm kind of glad that I grew up the way I did, is because it allowed me to do that. Because, I mean, if everything was handed to me, I probably wouldn't be like that, necessarily. I might look down on small things, like, whatever. You know. For me, nah. I love the small things. 210. Philip. I love the small things. Small things. Next up, we've got Rolling Stone magazine from March 6, 2008. Sold for $6, headed to Dallas, Texas. Texas. I had a Texas earlier, and I forgot to do my Texas thing. How rude. I probably should have put this in a smaller. So what's the limit thing on USPS now? This is like 1819. Let's fold it up. So it ain't so big. Remember that kind of junk. What the stupid post office. Don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay. Now we go 8 ounces. 0. Whoops. So I got like 14. 8 ounces. Joe. Yo, Joe. Wink. Next up, we've got Mitch from the Spirit Squad. Yay! Sold for $4.20, headed to Michigan. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Get your arm right. What's going on there? There we go. Get your arm right, boy. Get your arm right. I think I got like 4 boxes coming today of CDs. So I need to take some time off from buying and get all this stuff listed. 864. Mary Beth. Oink. Next up, we've got Non-Point promo single. Sold for $3.60. Headed to Alabama. This has been in the store for like 8 years. I know I got some trays around here. Come on now. Boink, chaboink, boink, boink, boink. Boink, chaboink, chaboink, boink, boink. Next up, 3. Stand up straight, boy. Michael. Stand up straight. Tuck in that shirt. Next up, we've got, are you ready for a CD line? Why didn't they use the buy 2, get 2? Got 2 CDs. Creator, Enemy of the God, that came from the metal lot I bought off eBay. That one was $15, and they put the Punisher soundtrack, which I think was in that lot also. Sold for $5. They could have got 2 CDs for free. Headed to Michigan. So $20 right there. I had somebody who bought a speaker from me. They said it broke in one of those vintage cone speakers that I bought at that church sale. Said that it got broken shipping. Will I refund him some money? I'm like, yeah, fine. I sent him the refund. He never accepted the refund. I just found out he didn't accept the refund today, and this has been like a month ago. So yesterday I got a package in the mail from FedEx. It had a sheet of paper in it, and it was the emails about or that he sent out asking for a refund or whatever, saying he just sent the papers in a FedEx thing. This morning I get notification from eBay that the speaker had been returned. I'm like, the speaker hasn't been returned. I didn't get no big box yesterday. Start looking around just in case somebody brought a big box in. I'm like, no, I didn't get no return yesterday. And then I remember that note. And I'm like, wait a minute. It was in a FedEx package in an envelope. I look at the tracking number on it, and so he used the return to send a copy of the email we had back and forth, but didn't send the speaker. But it's telling me the speaker had been returned. I'm like, what? So I put in that he misused the eBay return and took pictures of the envelope and the paper and the tracking number on the envelope and go, he returned this. He did not return the speaker. So I don't know what the hell's going on there. So you would think eBay is probably either going to refund him the money but not take it from me, or just close it, period. Houdini Funky Beats, 12-inch, sold for $7.20, headed to Georgia. So I'm like, what the hell? Is this dude just trying to scam me? Or is he just like an older gentleman who just don't know how to work it too well? But I think he's got decent feedback and stuff, and he was well aware of just refund a little bit of my money. So I don't know. It's in eBay's hands now, so whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. I did everything that I could by showing pictures of the tracking number on the envelope, putting in there what's going on. So it's going to be what it's going to be. So, Donald. If they want, they can give him that money back and just give it to him if it's really, truly broken. I still don't know. Or just, as long as he ain't taking all the money from me, then I'd be upset, because I don't think they'll do that. But they shouldn't do that anyway. All right, next up, are you ready for a cassette line? Again, selling things that people would say that stuff won't sell. We've got the Goodyear Christmas Favorites cassette. These are buy 2, get 2. One was $8, the other were $4. Hot Country, Wrangler Hot Country Hits promo cassette. The Marlboro Country Music. And And this was the one I put up for $8, another Wrangler Cowboy Christmas. So this one was 8, the others were 4. Buy 2, get 2. Headed to Bolivar, Missouri, wherever that is. I'm noticing that not all emails are coming through from eBay when it comes to returns and stuff, because I'm getting like second notifications. I'm like, I never got a first notification. I didn't know about this person wanting to return it. You never sent me an email. So like this morning, I got one of those. So I went in and accepted the return. I'm like, and that's not the first time. It's in the past like few weeks. Scott. Next up, we've got Harley Quinn t-shirt. Sold for $6, headed to Slickville, Pennsylvania. Slickville, Pennsylvania. I bet you that place was hopping in the 50s. Slickville. The 50s were the greaser days, right? Greaser, slick back hair. You see where I was going with that? Mac. Return of the Mac. I need to get some hat boxes right quick. Where are my skizzes? Where are my skizzes? What was that? I had 2 pair down here. Where'd they go? I don't know where my skizzers are. So I will just take it off like that. Next up, we've got this blank burgundy trucker cap. Sold for $9.50, headed to Glens Falls, New York. What did he do with my skizzers? Emmett. Or as I call him, Doc. So you don't know what I'm referencing there. You cannot watch my videos. I joke. Back to the Future. Emmett Brown. Doc. All right, we got a little black metal for you. Cattle decapitation. Sold for $5, headed to Rio Rancho, New Mexico. When it comes to black metal, I don't mind it until the vocals start. I'm a vocal person, so the music I love, but then once vocals start, I'm like, no, stop. I can't do it. No, stop it. You're ruining good music. David. All right. That's all the U.S. stuff. Confirm and pay. Let's see what we're up to while that's confirming and paying. So we are at 107 at 10. It's 10:40 right now. I am at 154. Print labels. So at least I'm at the low end of where I like to be at 10 o'clock at 10:40. So finding the bright sides of it all. Will I run out? Will it make it? See, it's curving. So it's getting close to the end. Will it make it? I'm sure you already know that if you have a label printer that uses rolls. David. Emmett. Mac. Turn of the Mac. Scott. Donald. Sean. I'm going to try to fit all this into 2 containers. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to get a third. Michael. Mary Beth. Joe. Philip. Oh, Philip. Jake from State Farm. Which one? The old white one? Or the common black one? Teresa? The old white one. That's funny. Brian. Who are you talking to? Jake. Give me that phone. Who is this? Well, Jake, what are you wearing? Khakis. David. Like I said, they should bring back a lot more Jakes. They should bring back that original Jake and just have him do like the nighttime shift. The other guy do the daytime shift and make commercials that match daytime and nighttime. That'd be kind of cool. And it would be opposite. You get it? The black guy's in the daytime, the white guy's at the nighttime. You get it? It's opposite of skin color, light and dark. It's funny. Am I the only comedian here? Oh, wait, let me check, see if he's international. Sorry. Don't mind me. Let me see if these have to go out today. Print scan form though first, James. At least I got the option here. Generation. Clash. Generation. Sorry, it's not black and white. It's light and dark because we're all the same color. Just different shades. I am light. You are dark. You are in between. You are kinda. This one has to go out today, but it's international. We'll do it later. So I had these Nerf gun bullet thingy bobber belt sold for like $20. And then I got this cot. Somebody from the UK who's got the last name bought it and bought it for $10. So there we go. So yes. Oh, I sold a patch. Sweet. C72. I've got like tons of these patches. Like, I love finding this stuff at the bins. And like, I got 55 more of these in the store. But $4.20. I love volume. All right, that's enough for me. I am off to the PO, yo. And I will see you all in the next video. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, still the same, 154. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you all later.